Imagine me in high school just receiving news that I was accepted into Northern Arizona University. Soon I'm packing my bags and I'm on my way to Flagstaff. This is the beginning of my journey through school, and at this point, I wanted to become a doctor. But that's not how it played out. And I actually didn't do very well at NAU, and I was put on academic suspension. So I decided that I was going to just wait to go back to school until I knew I was ready. 3 years down the road, I had my son Camden. Just by looking at his little face, I knew that I wanted to do more with my life, and I wanted to be able to provide for him. So I decided that I wanted to go back to school. But I had a rough start, and I didn't want to be a doctor anymore. So I decided to take my prereqs to become a nurse. But I wasn't feeling any love for that either. And I wasn't inspired. So then, I took a semester on teaching. And I did terrible. I even had one of my professors tell me that this wasn't for me and I should find an alternate course. I felt so down not knowing what I was going to do with my life. One day while talking to my dad, he asked me about emergency management. I didn't really know what that was, but he was like, just take a class and see how you do and see if you're interested. So I took one class, Emergency Response to Terrorism, and I completely fell in love. I felt inspired again and motivated to go to school. So, since the community college here in Mesa didn't have many choices of emergency management classes, I decided to go with Red Rocks Community College in Colorado. Before I went for my courses, I knew that they had an associate's, but I really wanted to go for my bachelor's. When I talked to an advisor, I made sure that my classes would be transferred to a state university. She assured me that they would, and I would be fine. There was nothing to worry about. Everything would transfer over. So I was at Red Rocks for 2 semesters, maintaining a 4.0 GPA. And it was finally time to register with Jacksonville State University and send over my transcripts. But then I saw an issue. There was only 2 or 3 courses that were accepted by Jacksonville. So I called to figure out what was going on. And I was told that only 1 of my emergency management courses and only 2 of my prereqs were accepted, but everything else was considered a technical credit, and that can't be transferred over. So essentially, my entire year at Red Rocks was a waste. And if I were to attend Jacksonville State, I would have to start over and become a sophomore again. But if I stayed at Red Rocks, I could get my associate's degree, but I wouldn't be able to transfer any of my stuff over when I decided to go for my bachelor's. I had to make a major decision. And after going back and forth with myself, I just decided to go ahead and redo my sophomore year. I felt like some of my motivation was drawn back because of this, but I continued to do my work and get through my classes. Finally, I'm currently ending my junior year, and I will be graduating May 2020 with a major in emergency management and a minor in homeland security. It has taken a lot of work and dedication to get to this point, but it was all worth it to this day. The universe really threw me down a long, hard path, but I've learned to accept the curveballs that have been thrown my way, to embrace chaos and understand that life isn't going to give you what you expect. I'm grateful for the experiences and that life has brought me today and a career that's going to keep me on my toes. My advice is to keep moving forward and see the lessons in a different perspective. But as the saying goes, if first you don't succeed, try again.